Hey, Chris Chesar here. Thanks for joining me on my live on What's in Your Bio. So, today we're going to build out the ideal link for your social media bios or your profiles, the place where you can put a link on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, anywhere that are social media. Most of them all allow you to place a link in there. But what's in your bio, guys? What's in your profile? Where are you sending them? So your social media bio is the gateway to your online presence. A well-constructed website linked in your bio can significantly enhance your personal or brand identity. Offering a more comprehensive story and social media allows, you'll discuss how this tiny piece of digital real estate can make a big impact. And it truly can. You can get a lot of sales. If you're selling anything, you can get a lot of sales from having a really good website for your bio. So we're actually going to build one out. As you guys know, I use builderall. We're going to build this out on builderall, but there's other things like I don't know what they're called, like Linktree. Um, I think Braintree is one. Any of the platforms, you can really build your own. So if you already have a platform that you're paying for, you don't have to purchase another third party to do some sort of link tree type of thing. But use the platform you have, or you can come join my Builderall team at join.chrischesar.com. You can do that. So let me just double check to make sure that we are going live here today. And let me drop that. That's where you guys can go to join my Builderall team. You get live training from me and our amazing team that we have. We do live training 2 times a week. You get the best pricing on Builderall, the best deals. Any deal I can get you guys, I give it to you. So it benefits me for you to join my team, as well as it benefits you with all the training and all the different templates we give away and all that kind of fun stuff. So let me demonstrate this here. What exactly am I talking about? So I will share my screen and we'll just do a Chrome tab for now. And so what am I actually talking about? So let me make sure I'm on the right side here. There we go. Okay, that looks good. All right. So what we're talking about is right here in your bio. You can have a lot of information here, but where are you sending them? Now, I don't have one. I'm sending my visitors who are come to my social media to an affiliate offer, to be honest with you. Well, I want to send them to give them a little bit more choices, but I don't want to give them too many choices. And I'm going to show you the mistake that I have made in the past. This was something I used to put up. Too much noise, too much distractions. And I made this a couple years ago, to be honest with you. It's just way too much going on here. And you can see it's just too much stuff for people to kind of figure out. When you send someone to your bio, you want to send them to something with like an intro video of yourself. Try to keep it between under 2 minutes if you can. I like to keep mine between 1 and 2 minutes. And I just created a video today because we're going to build one out, and it's the one I want to put here. So it'll still offer this particular affiliate program, but it will give a little bit more information so I can make a connection. And that's kind of what you want to do in your social media. You're trying to connect with like-minded people or people who are interested in your content, which is very important. All right, so let me stop sharing my screen. We'll hide that here and we'll get right into it. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If during the live, which is fine. If you have questions after the live broadcast, I will answer them as soon as I can. I'm pretty quick with answering comments on my YouTube videos. All right, guys. So let's get into it. Let's share my screen. We'll stop sharing that and I will share my builderall. Might get a little clunky here because I'm going to share my entire screen and hit share. Okay. Hide that. Let's bring this up. Boom. And yeah, this should work here. All right. So I'm going to go into my builderall account. Like I said, you could use any account that you want. And I highly recommend doing this for your own social media. I think it's very important. Even if you're not an affiliate marketer or a freelance digital marketer, whatever you want to call yourself, maybe you have courses and things like that that you sell, and you want to drive them directly to your product. I would still highly recommend making one of these. I'll just call it a link tree. And even if you only have one link in there or one button in there, you want to send them to your courses, but you want to introduce and make that connection first. So I'm just going to create a blank site, and we'll do that. And I'm just going to just create a blank template. That's it. We'll start from scratch because this is you want to keep this as simple as possible. I'm going to skip the tour for builderall right now, and I think the builderall website builder is the best builder out there compared to any of the other platforms out there. So I'm just going to delete this. We don't need any of this. And I'm just going to make one simple panel. And this is going to be very, very simple. And first thing I want to do is do my intro video. And I don't even need text up here. I could put text up here if I want to. So I could put welcome or something like that. But for now, let's just put a video. And I'm going to go to add elements and go down here to video. I'm just going to use a YouTube video. Drop that puppy right in there. And I already have my links all set up. So not to take too much of your time today. And all I'm going to do is right click here, drop this link in, and boom, there's my video. Now you can make a like a thumbnail for this, but just whatever you do, just make sure it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to not use a thumbnail on this one because I just kind of want to take this screen grab is fine. I just want it to be as natural as possible. I don't have to get all fancy and crazy. I just want to make a personal connection. Not really selling anybody on anything, just kind of introducing myself. Do I want to show display controls or do not? Yeah, I'll show them. I don't care. I don't want it to autoplay and I don't want it to loop. So I'm going to turn those off. And that's it. I'm done with that part. So I'm just going to put here that. I'm going to pull this down. I'm going to drop another panel in here. Gives me a little more room to work. I'm going to add panel blank. And I'll delete that later. It just gives me more room to move around. That's it. So I have my video, and then I'm going to put a couple buttons in here. Maybe we'll add some text in here as well. Let's see. Yeah, let's do some text in here too. I didn't think this through on that part, and I'll think this through in a minute. What I could write here. So let's just spread that out. I'll probably write a sentence. Click the buttons below. Something like that to that effect. I got to think it through. All right. Next thing I want to do is I have my 3 main products that I use to as a freelance digital marketer that I've had a lot of success with. So I'm going to add elements, return, and I'm going to look for the buttons. I'm going to use, doesn't matter what color I pick, I'll just fix them later anyway. So I could just go solid here. And I'm going to remember this is most of the people on social media are not on desktop. It's going to be mobile based. And that's fine here. Maybe that's even too big. Kind of just boom, spread that here. And what I'm going to do is get my one button done the way I like it. And then I'll duplicate that 2 more times to have, I want to give people 3 choices. That's it. Well, 4 technically. They can play the video. If they don't play the video, I probably need to put something text wise here and to drive them to click on the buttons. And we want to keep everything kind of in the middle and small. And I may put text up here. I'm not sure yet. Drive that right up here. Drive this button up here. All right. So the first thing I want to do is best sales funnel builder, which I truly believe is builderall. And I'm going to put that on this button here. So right click the button. I'm editing this button. I'm going to go to headline and I'm going to drop that headline in. And then we're also going to increase the font size on that, really punch it out. And maybe I should say have a call to action here. Get the best sales funnel builder. Beautiful. I don't want this little arrow here. I'm going to put like a little click or something, I'll show you what I mean. Choose my icon. I'm just going to type in click, hit search. I like using this one. Choose that, hit select, boom. I don't like how it's kind of cramped up on the R. So I got to go back up to that text and just put a little space in between it. And that should be good. Looks like I can only put 1 space. Perfect. I could change the color of my buttons and I can maybe add some sort of movement to this as well. Let me do an animation on this button. I got to right click, make sure I'm editing the button, go to animation. And I'm going to say when somebody hovers over it, it'll do something. So I'm going to do an effect called pulse is the one I like the most. It's not so intrusive, but it's there. I also think I want to put a shadow on this. So let me click on shadow and change the color of a shadow, not white, make it kind of a grayish black and move my sliders over here a little bit more and then blur it up a little bit. And I have a nice little shadow effect on that button. All right. And we need to put a link on this button and I want to change the colors. I think I'm okay with the blue for now. I can change that later, but there's a couple of things I want to do in here. So I'm going to go see now I'm defaulted to the panel. I want to right click on my button again. Make sure I'm editing my button. Go to general colors. And I think I'm okay with that blue. Meh, we'll see. Let me make it a little bit. Yeah, I want to go a little darker. I'll copy this. And then when somebody hovers over that, I don't want the color to change. So I'll change this background color hover to the same color as it is. If they're not hovering over it, I can just paste that right in. Boom. But I want the color, this white text to change to black when somebody hovers over it. And right now it's a very deep purple. I'm gonna go to black on that, and we should be good to go. All right, get the best sales funnel builder. Boom. That looks good. And what else do we need? We need to put that link in there. So let's get our link. And that's myjoin.chrischesar.com. Click here. I click the little paper clip. And you always want to have something open up in a new tab. So I'll paste that right in here and always open in a new tab. You don't want to open up in the same tab. You never want them to leave your original site. Okay, so we got that selected. I'm going to hit select, which is the same as save. Good to go. Let's test this out. Make sure everything's going good. Save and publish site. And we'll go to website. There's my video. See, I think if I put more text up here, I could go that route, but I'm going to stay away from that because I want this I don't want any distractions. It's a YouTube video. People are familiar with YouTube. You push the red button, the arrow that's right in the middle of my face. Probably should have sat to the side a little bit, but it is what it is. You can always change the video, but people know how to use YouTube. And then if they hover over it, see what I mean about the color? It's just the text is changing and that little pulse action happens. So they know that they've activated that. If they click here, it'll go to where I want to send them. Fantastic. I really like this so far. Maybe I could do a little border around this video. We could try that, see what that looks like. And we need to add some text in here too. Because my fear is, not my fear, but my concern would be, what if somebody doesn't want to watch the video? I got to tell them something here to click on these buttons, right? I need to have some sort of call to action. So let's see if we can put a border around here. So let's go to YouTube video. I'm editing that. I did a right click, or you could hit the pencil. We'll just do like a black border. I'll tick it up to 2, and I need to pick a shape. If you don't see a border and you're making all these changes, the shape is probably not selected. And now if I click off here, you should see a little black border around that. Looks pretty good. Sorry, dog is making some noise. So let's put some text in here and drive these my prospects here who are checking me out to the links below. Let's see. These are do something like that. And let's see. I kind of want that smaller. So I think what I'm going to do is just choose a different text size. And we'll just drop that because I want that first button on the top fold. Maybe we'll have to make this 2 lines. And I'm going to bold this. See what happens. All right, great. I'm kind of liking how that looks. Let's make sure everything is centered. Good. Little different. This is probably going to switch over to the right too. Good. All right. So I like everything about this. All I have to do now is duplicate my button, and I'll do that twice. And I'll try to eye it up a little bit here. Pretty good. And then what I'll do is I will, in builderall, in their website builder, if I click it, hold shift, click again, I get these little dice buttons. Click again, keep holding that shift button in, click again, and I can line these babies right up. Looks like I did a pretty good job eyeing them up. So on the second one, we could go here, 72-hour freedom challenge. And we'll click this button, make sure we're editing this button. And what we're going to do is go to our headline here, drop that in, and I'll put take the, I kind of want to have call to actions here. And let's put a space there. Take the 72-hour freedom challenge. Awesome. Get my link, my affiliate link for that. Copy. Go to my paperclip here. I think. There it is. And remember, I duplicated these, so it has the other link in there. So I need to override that. Open in a new tab. Great. Scroll down, hit select or save. Done. And then my third product on this one, I'm going to do the rapid profit machine. And we'll do copy here. Boom. Go down here to this button. Should be editing that. Little slow now because of my, let's see, what would be the call to action on this one? Rapid profit machine. Could put free, which it is free to get started there. That looks good. Everything looks good here. And then what we, oh, I forgot. We got to put our link in. Let me go grab that. And that's a little bit longer link. Copy. Drop that in the underneath the button. And then, of course, we're going to have to check the mobile view, make sure everything is good there. V, good. And make sure you always want to double check, hit select and save, double check everything, make sure it's good. And then we can also, we don't need anything down here, and we can delete this now. I don't need this anymore. Delete this panel. I'm going to hit save and not publish. And then we'll go to the mobile view. Go to mobile. And this is going to be messed up because when you do it like this, that's what happens. But that's okay. We just move stuff around. Not a big deal. And you can increase or decrease the font size on mobile if you want it to. So I could right click on this button, maybe pump it up a little bit. So we would just go to mobile size, and let's just jam it up a tad. So it looks like 18 is our placeholder there. I'm not sure if it's going to fit this one. Let's try it. Nah, it's not going to fit. We're going to have to leave that one at 16. No worries. This is bigger anyway, because that's where I want most people to go. And let's change this one to, we can go to 18 on that one. All right. No biggie. Everything seems to be in order. Everything looks good. Maybe give a little bit more space between the buttons. So let's right click on the top one. And we need to go to, let's see. It's either, if there should be lateral spacing. If you don't see a place to edit lateral spacing, you can go to advanced and you'll see lateral spacing in advanced. And I can just give it a little bit more breathing room on mobile. This won't affect the desktop. And then we can right click on the second one and bring that one up to 15 as well. Looks good. All right, mobile looks good. Desktop looks good. And you might be saying, well, this isn't fancy. I want something in the background. Sure, you could put a background image in there if you want to, but the less distractions, the better. Remember, most people are looking on mobile. There's very limited real estate on mobile to see background stuff. But if I wanted to change the color of the background, I could do that. But I'd rather just go with the white. The blue is a friendly color, and you should be good to go. Save. Publish. And all we have to do is refresh this, and we should have our website complete. It is. Here we go. Make sure this goes to where it's supposed to go, join.chrischesar.com. Yes, it does. Beautiful. Let's check out the second button, 72-hour challenge. Perfect. That's exactly where it's supposed to go. And then my rapid profit machine link. Perfect. This is a really good, simple, straightforward link tree. Now, all I have to do is connect this to a domain or a subdomain, and I would drop this into my Instagram bio, my Facebook bio, my TikTok bio, all my social media, and I can drive them to, I would say, no more than 3. If I started putting and 3 may be too much. You know, do you want to collect an email for them to get here? You should, but most people won't opt in to go see your Linktree links. And that's why I see a lot of the influencers now are putting a little intro video. I think this is like a minute. Probably can't hear that, but that's fine. It's just a simple introduction, my name, who I am, why I'm here, what I've done, and that's as simple as it gets. And that's how easy it is. All I got to do is connect this to a domain now, and I'm done. That is it. So, don't know if there's any questions here. If you guys have any questions or thoughts, let me know. Not seeing anything. And yeah, builderall is super easy. You don't have to spend money on a third party type of service. But even if you had another platform, you could do the same thing. There's no sense of going to Linktree or Braintree, what are all these other platforms out there. There's no really need to buy anything else because you already probably have a website builder that you're already using. And that's it. I don't see any questions on here. So I will be doing lives. So today is January 31st, 2024. I'll be doing a lot of instructional videos on building websites, setting up email autoresponders, and all that kind of fun stuff. Again, I use builderall. I think it's the best all-in-one digital marketing platform out there. And if you go to join.chrischesar.com, you will get the best prices that I can give You won't find better prices anywhere than what we give, and the stack of bonuses that we give as well, and our community, our team members, our team community, and free templates, free software, all kinds of amazing stuff, uh, and most of all, the live training that we give to all our members on builderall by joining my team. So let me know. I know a couple people are watching here. Let me know who you are. Say hello. And again, I'll be doing lives every single week. I don't know exactly what time. It'll be around this time at night, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that'll start in February. So the next live will be, what is Friday? February 2nd? Yeah, February 2nd, most likely 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to learn more about how to use Builderall or different marketing tips and affiliate marketing tips, come join myself and Cindy Branson live. We'll be here for you to answer your questions and give you demonstrations. We're going to teach you all about Builderall, everything from membership sites to building websites to building opt-in forms, bridge pages, setting up email autoresponders, and all that kind of fun stuff. All the things that you need to run any type of business online. So let me know if you're watching this after the live. Drop a comment in there, say hello, and if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll get to you. So, guys, have a great. We'll see you Friday. We'll see you February 2nd. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. See you guys. Don't forget, you got to build that link, build that little link tree for your own.